Uh, this last announcement I've been saving and is redacted for you. This is
Yeah.
brand new for you because I don't think you're gonna believe it when I say out loud what it is.
Okay.
Rainbow Six Siege is crossing over with Nier Replicant. It may be the best possible way. So
What a weird crossover.
their character Maverick has a drone, right?
Yeah.
And so they have replaced him with Nier and the drone with Grimoire Weiss. But they didn't just go, hey, let's give him the drone for Weiss and put him in Nier's outfit. They went, hey, and this is just backstory for anybody that doesn't know. Nier originally came out as Nier Gestalt on the PS3 here in the US, and we got a different Nier character than they did in Japan. They got brother Nier. We got dad Nier.
Yeah.
So then when Replicant came out, we finally got brother Nier. And we got to see the story in a different light because now it's the brother instead of the dad. What they decided to do for Maverick, because he's a grown man, is they didn't put him in Papa Nier's outfit. They put him in Brother Nier's outfit, but it's Papa Nier. And so it's Papa Nier wearing Brother Nier's outfit with a gun. And the fan base is taken to calling him Uncle Nier.
All right. Next week we'll discuss the Pokemon Halo crossover.
Right? So I guess I'm playing
Lordy.
Rainbow Six Siege now. They also announced that we'll get more information about the bundle because there's going to be a 2B costume as well. And we'll get more information about the bundle later on in the month. And I'm so excited to see what the next abomination. Who are they going to put as 2B and what are they going to do to her?
This is dumb. This is dumb. God, dog.
Oh, I can't wait to play as Uncle Nier. It looks so wrong. Like when anybody that's listening to this and sees dark comments and go, man, I don't understand why it looks so wrong.
Kane 2B and A2?
Yeah. Yeah. Did you look it up, Will? Let me put an image on screen for everybody here. Oh, I'll send the image to you as well, my friend. It looks so wrong.
Oh my gosh.
There you go. Oh, it's gone. Hold on. Let me grab it again. Image in new tab. There you go, chat. Oh, no, it's gone again. Okay, I'll save it. I really didn't want to have to save this image on my computer, but I will.
I don't want it on the drive.
There we go. And then I will send this to you real quick.
Oh, okay. That looks like it should be one. It looks like it should be a completely different game than either of them.
It sure does.
I'm so confused.
I have a headache from laughing so hard.
That's. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, I am all for collaboration, but come on, think it through.
Much. It's such a weird decision. What I hope this means is that Rainbow Six Siege is about to start crossing over with everything. I want a Yakuza crossover where you can just be Majima running around. I'm sorry, it's Like a Dragon now. It's not called Yakuza anymore. I want Like a Dragon crossover. I want a Dynasty Warriors crossover.
I want the Smurfs in God of War. That's what I want.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I sent the logo one. The other one was too small from my end to send.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had to
What
click
a
back over.
strange decision they made.
Yeah.
Also, just to clarify, for anybody who's like, what do you mean? Let me show you Brother Nier and Papa Nier real quick.
Look, I'm
Because the
always for
outfit
that.
makes sense
There's plenty,
on Brother Nier.
there's plenty of stuff that Gundam I think cross over, but this is weird.
Yeah. Here's somebody's adorable fan art of Papa Nier and Brother Nier holding Yona. And okay, well, let me save this. It's got their handle in the bottom corner, so it's not like I'm just trying to steal their stuff here.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, well, okay. Trying to save as a WebP, so that's making things fun.
You're a twink. Oh my god. Look, look. Look, Dark, that just made this even worse in my head, okay? That's just wrong.
Right. I put it in the Discord that was already open on my screen, so it's in that Discord, but that's those are the characters that should not be combined.
No. No.
Both of their outfits are weird and cool and near. They're fine. They don't need to be combined.
Oh, dude, that's some. Yeah.
So you see why I left that redacted for you.
Okay.
Let's move on into the news.
Oh, okay. Let's do that.
We actually still have a lot to cover in the news. So,
oh my God, yeah.
Ubisoft has canceled an upcoming game that everybody's been excited for.
Okay.
They've canceled the Prince of Persia remake.
Yeah. What did they cancel?
They've canceled the Prince of Persia remake. Specifically, they want to make sure everybody understands they've only canceled the pre-orders. The game's still coming eventually, but it's been delayed indefinitely. The game's not coming out.
No, not on. I don't know. That's weird.
They made that game, and they made it bad, and everybody hated what they saw of it, and they went, "Oh, we got to redo this," and went, "I don't think we can."
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm taking out of it.
Yeah,
I know somebody likes Prince of Persia a lot and would probably play the remake, but guess don't get a chance to now.
Yeah, so all the pre-orders have been canceled, and you know, we'll see how that goes.
Ah, that's awful.
Speaking of awful, let's talk about Zaum. So,
right on.
Zaum has come out and said, "Hey, the real problem, the reason those employees left before and are now trying to sue the company to get their game back." For anybody, just background for anybody who doesn't remember. A bunch of the devs of Disco Elysium, the main writer and head producer left, and a bunch of the other devs followed because the studio would not let them make the sequel they wanted to make, is what they said, right? Well, now Zaum, they're also suing to get the rights to the title again so they can make it themselves. Zaum, the studio, has decided that actually the real reason that they're gone is not because they left because we wouldn't give them what they wanted. It's because they were incredibly toxic to the company and they were fired. Said they had limited to no engagement in their responsibilities and work, created a toxic work environment, demonstrated misconduct towards other employees, including verbal abuse and gender discrimination, and attempted to illegally sell Zaum's intellectual property. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that you should believe one side more than the other, because we don't have proof of anything.
Right. Right there.
What I am going to say is it feels really weird that Zaum put out this statement on the day that the lawsuit started.
Yeah. It's kind of, that's sometimes the strategy you have to take is, like Dark saying, you have to kind of take parts of both.
Mm-hmm.
But That's a real, especially when you're starting a lawsuit.
Yeah.
Now, of course, I realize there's no lawsuit here. I should verify that. But yeah, you don't release anything,
Yeah.
any kind of statement or nothing when you're going to court.
Yeah.
And
oh, go ahead.
well, there's words that I think get overused, right? Or people will gravitate towards those words.
Yeah.
Because it has a power. Toxic's one of them.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's quite a few of them that think it through. You can probably pick up a few more that you think about.
Mm-hmm.
It almost seems like a staged statement.
Yeah. Like it was prepared ahead of time to release when the lawsuit started. Not for the interest of defamation, but in the purpose of defaming and regaining public face is what it feels like to me. Of, hey, we're trying to make them look bad so everybody knows we're the good guys here. And for what it's worth, there are a couple of employees that have decided to remain anonymous that have spoken out to a couple different websites and said that when it comes to Kurvitz, the writer, some of Kurvitz's behavior was a little out of form, but people let it go because they respected him and felt like they owed him because he's the one that wrote the story and was the head producer. They don't exactly say what he did, though. So I'm not going to sit here and say that the guy was a saint, but I don't know what he's being accused of, really. And also, another employee that, again, wants to remain anonymous, I don't blame them, says that the people that left the studio went to different studios to try and sell the game to them underneath Zaum's control without them knowing they were doing it, and that it upset Zaum and led to a lot of problems between them. But
yeah, it sounds like a little bit. It sounds like I don't know that either side is really looking for justice.
Yeah,
or if they're looking for revenge. There's a different,
Well,
you can
Kurvitz
sometimes get justice. Sometimes get justice in court.
Kurvitz has, since the original article come out, Kurvitz has put forward claims that the majority stake in Zaum that Studio OU, oh boy, this was the big part of the story too. Perfect timing.
Okay.
Oh,
all right.
Big sneeze.
Last thing, when you get justice, I'll start that up again. Excellent. 50 seconds to breathe.
Seconds. Welcome back.
Okay. I don't think either side. What I was saying, it doesn't sound to me like either side is really looking for justice. That they're looking for revenge. They want to use the civil justice system, and it's going to sound weird. I'm going to try to be careful. They want to use the civil court to punish the other party.
Right, and we're saying that's what it sounds like. We're not saying that's what it is.
Rather than being in civil court to get back losses or something like I've been wronged.
Right.
And I want to fix that.
Now, Kurvitz has put out a post that claims that the majority stake that Studio OU bought in Zaum was obtained fraudulently. He says as soon as they became major shareholders, we were quickly excluded from daily operations, our employment was terminated, and our access to the company's information was shut off. Our firing came weeks after we started asking for documents and financial data, which is still being kept from us. Whether that's true or not, hard to say. But that's what he believes, at least, it seems.
Yeah, see, that's... That may be delving into discovery and some other court-related things.
Right.
That, neither one of us qualified to talk about.
So that's the update on the Zaum situation. It's not good, and it seems like there's problems all around. And I would be very surprised if we get the whole story at some point, but we're definitely going to be getting updates as the story continues forward.
Okay.
Next up, this one, is a lot more cut and dry. The Lost Ark devs made an oopsie. Let's call it an oopsie. That basically turned the entire games community against them. Little oopsie, just a little small mistake. The game's been having a lot of problems with disconnects with the servers lately, and there's a big update coming this week. And in the build up to this, players received an in-game mail that reminded them about the update and were offered a small amount of compensation in the form of 10 fions per character, which is 60 to 80 if you have a full roster of characters. Fions are required for transactions on the auction house. They're like an extra thing you have to pay when you buy or sell things on the auction house. When it comes to that, 10 is not a lot, right? A single accessory in-game could cost like 25 fions. And ability stones cost 9 each. So basically got the ability to get 1 ability stone on each character. Early this morning, as of this morning today, the community managers revealed that the handout was a mistake and they would be reclaiming the fions from players' accounts.
Ooh.
So not only did you give them basically nothing,
yeah,
but then you're going to take it away. So then the question was asked, well, what happens if you've already spent the fions? Are you going to wind up with a negative balance because of that? Have to go get more? Have to go buy more with your own money to not have a negative balance? Now, there have been a couple updates. And the updates, I wish I could tell you, made everything better. But the first update is that they decided not to revoke the fions that were already claimed in-game by players, but would still be revoking them for players who had. So now people are upset because if you didn't log in during that small window, you just didn't get your free gift. Other people got them. They got to keep them. But you didn't. And then the company AGS put out a statement saying they removed the fions in part because players were exploiting them by making new characters to receive the mails, which was disproven by players who tried doing that before the maintenance to see if they could and found out it only worked with pre-existing characters. So it was just a straight up lie.
Yeah. And look, there's 3 different MMOs that wouldn't, like when they give out character-wise or account-wise, account-wise stuff, they don't punish you for making another character.
Yeah.
And they don't advertise it. They don't punish you either. This is horrible.
Yeah.
One, the mistake was on you.
Right. Don't then take it from the players.
Yeah. You're punishing players. Like you said, that's just horrible.
Yep.
That's not good.
Yep. It is so incredible to me. I don't understand it. The whole thing of like, well, this could be an exploit when they themselves knew it was programmed to only work for pre-existing characters.
Yeah.
So yeah, just more reasons why you don't hear people talk about Lost Ark.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Donkey.
Okay.
Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. Now, I know everybody loves it when we talk about Donkey, right? We talked about Donkey with the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 stuff and the uproar that was going on then. Donkey, then we talked about him with his like publishing company that he's starting.
Because he knows what good games are.
Yeah. Donkey made a video on Sonic Frontiers.
Okay.
And I'm not going to sit here and say that he did this on purpose. I'm going to say it looks like he did this on purpose. He says he didn't do this on purpose. He spent the entire video bashing the game, which is fair. Anybody's allowed to make whatever video they want, right? I'm not going to say because I like the game that he shouldn't have done that. What he shouldn't have done was end the video by saying, look at all these good games, Metacritic scores, user scores on Metacritic, and then look at this piece of trash game on Metacritic. Because guess what happened after that? His fans went and review bombed the game. Because Donkey said it shouldn't be up there.
Okay.
Now,
Wow.
when he got called out on this, it's also like very obvious these are Donkey fans, by the way, because you can read Metacritic user reviews.
Man.
You can read them and see people saying, I just saw Donkey's review and the game looks really bad. I haven't played it yet, but Sonic sucks and he goes too fast. It's too hard to see what's going on. I would rather play better games like Elden Ring than this trash. It just like, it's very obvious, right?
Oh my God.
And so
Okay.
when called out, oh, go ahead.
Well, I was just saying, look, and look, you can't, it's hard to be responsible. It's hard for me to give full responsibility to a creator.
Right.
Whose fans have done some crappy stuff.
Right. I agree with that.
However, when the creator is kind of calling for that, I've got a very specific example in my mind now. Few, actually. It's the same guy. Are actually kind of calling for that, even kind of like a joking way, and you know they're not. That's a problem.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
He got called out on it, of course, because people went, hey, this is not cool that you're doing this. What's the point of us even having Metacritic user scores if you're just going to use it as a weapon against games you don't like? Aren't you supposed to be trying to become a publisher? Is this a thing publishers should be doing? Are you going to try and get your fans to rate games that you published? Like, obviously there could be a conflict of interest here. His response was to tweet out some accounts that are like Donkey Lover, Donkey Fan on Metacritic with their reviews saying that the game looks bad, by saying, Sonic fans are review bombing their own favorite game to make my fans look bad. They really thought they were slick calling their account Donkey Lover 2005.
Holy cow.
I'm sorry. Look, I'm normally not this guy, right? How conceited do you have to be to think that a fan base is going to review bomb their own new game
Make you look bad.
just to make you look bad?
That level of narcissism is like astonishing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's awful, but in some ways, it's almost impressive.
Yeah.
I don't know. Golly, how ridiculous!
Yeah. This has led to him getting a lot more backlash, and people are talking about how his reviews often will say things like, well, I wouldn't expect it to have a good story anyway since it came from Japan, which seems, a little...
What?
Yeah, seems a little racist.
Oh my God.
And makes you go, wait, hold on, this guy wants to be a publisher? Like...
That's ridiculous. Look. There are some games that are coming out of Japan that haven't been very good.
Right.
But honestly, if I do enjoy games.
Right.
And without Japan,
right,
I wouldn't be enjoying a lot of these games, even the ones that
agree.
aren't made in Japan.
I agree. They've inspired all kinds of stuff. So yeah, I'm right there with you, Dark. It just like, it feels like he's gone full mask off at this point. Like, hey, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, and I don't care because I'm the big guy. I'm the publisher guy now. I'm the guy. I can do what I want. And we normally don't cover like individual people like this, especially other YouTubers. But when it comes to stuff like this, it just, I couldn't not include it in the news. It is. It's so over the top.
We can't.
He
Oh
he
man.
does go on to say, in the end, way more positive reviews are being left than negative. And then he says, and it is 90% Sonic fans leaving both, which is not correct. And my intention was never to send review bombers. I just wanted to make an entertaining video on a game I didn't really like, and I was shocked by the user scores, so I included it. I can't be alone in feeling crazy when seeing them. Here's the thing, man. People like different stuff. Just because you don't like it doesn't mean other people aren't going to like it too. They might like it for very different reasons. So, of course, the user scores are going to be different.
Oh, that's
And
ridiculous.
I'm not now trying to send our audience after him. I feel like I have to clarify that. But, like, how dare you? You know what I mean? Like, it's one thing when you go, you know, hey, I like games like this, or I like games like this. But he specifically showed user scores while saying, why is this game up here with these good games? Like, what do you
Man.
expect's going to happen?
Yeah.
And this is what I was really hoping we'd get from this, is a decent conversation on this. It is not up to the creator to control their fan base most of the time, but it is up to the creator to be responsible knowing they have that fan base.
Yeah. Yeah. These people are watching you to get your view. Now, not maybe not all your viewers agree with you, and that'd probably be a good thing if they don't.
Yeah.
Right. Want some feedback.
We don't have
Ugh.
1 million subscribers, but even with the subscribers we have on this channel, it would be completely incredulously terrible for me to put somebody's address on screen. You know what I mean? Like,
God, yeah,
we
no.
couldn't do that.
Oh no!
For the chance that just one person went to that house to hurt that person. Like, we can't take that chance. And that's the way, I hate to say it, that's the way you have to look at it. You have to be careful how you word things, especially in a video you edited together. You had to put those screenshots on screen together. You had every opportunity to go, hey, maybe this is not a good idea. You have editors that go back over stuff for you. How come you didn't listen when any of them? Why didn't any of them say, hey, maybe we shouldn't do this?
Nah. I don't know, man. I can't imagine. Say the thing about the story, what he expects from Japan is still like rattling around my head. I can't. I would never. I don't. You don't. Oh man. Why would you just say a group of people and be like, yeah, they're all horrible? No.
Right.
Ah, dude.
Romance of the Three Kingdoms is in the blood of everything you've ever seen. And yes, it's not from Japan, but the version most people read is the version that's been like Anglicanized almost and was made popular from Japan. Oda Nobunaga is in the lifeblood of so many things.
Yeah. But no, he's just making it worse, man.
Yeah. So
yeah.
And I'm sure, Donkey, if you see this, it was all jokes, right? It was all just jokes. You didn't mean any of it, right? But it's impossible for me to tell because your videos are either satire or serious, and the tone of your voice is exactly the same with both. And you claim they're either one depending on the day. So get mad at us all you want. Stop being racist. Be responsible. That's what I'm saying. Be responsible.
Right. And it just makes it worse because he's the one that's like, I know what good games are.
Yeah, 100%.
How do you say that about Japan?
100%. He's the guy that says, I know what good games are.
All right, fine.
All right. This last news story